Welcome. This is episode 3 of our 7th Continent playthrough. We are doing the Voracious Goddess Curse. And as you can see, we've changed the camera angle a little bit here. Hopefully this is going to be better. I think it will be. A little bit closer in. And we are on this island that we started on here. And we managed to cross this little middle area. And now we're on this small little chunk of rock, and we've discovered that there's a submarine available for us, and there's a lookout to the north that we haven't yet checked out. Just for a quick review, I am playing Victor Frankenstein, and Pickle is playing Dmitry Gorchkov. And I would say, Pickle, I kind of feel like we're maybe not doing the greatest here, given how little distance we've covered and how many cards that we've discarded. What are your thoughts on our progress so far?
I would agree with that.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we definitely need to find ways to get some cards out of our discard and back into our action pile. But with that said, one last comment. Have you, I could be missing something here, but when I'm looking at this island to the right here, it kind of almost looks like something crashed coming this way and landed right there. Because the rock is kind of pushed up and away like that.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I never noticed that.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until today. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not, or if that's just ended up how it turned out to look, but I found that interesting. Okay, so I think, we're always going to be at one, but we're at a decision point. We got to figure out if we want to try to board this sub or look to our north. Now, I'm thinking that based on the clue that we'll end up looking to the north and seeing that there's a bigger landmass out there. I don't know if it's going to actually give us anything or not, because at least on the map it doesn't look like there's anything. However, there is some pineapple, but it's also not a spot or observe. So I don't know. What do you think?
When I look at 164, it gives the same symbol as 008 in the bottom right-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it might be another place that we're going to be able to, take a raft off or something like that, if I were to guess.
Okay. I do have a raft, though it's not been crafted yet, and it is a bit expensive to craft. But there is also a sub.
Yeah.
But then again,
I think we can check out the submarine.
Then again, yeah, we don't know how to drive it, but maybe we can figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
That's a good point. Okay, yeah, I'm up for checking it out. It doesn't cost anything.
Check out 22?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. The cranes support the submarine above the water by chains attached to either end. Each chain runs through a pulley located at the top of the crane. Lowering and submerging the submarine obviously requires great precision and skill. So we got a test here. Strength, or whatever it is. The chains do not... Oh, that's 6. Okay, so we got to decide if that's what we're going to do. Let's see. So it looks like you've got some ability with your skilled fighter.
Yeah, it looks like I would be able to do it and make sure I succeed on it.
Actually, wouldn't you be able to minus... Here, let's take a look at the card here. I think you could minus 1 and have the success. So essentially make it be free, right?
Right, I would agree with that.
Okay.
I think we should do it if it's free and it's a success.
I mean, I think so too. Oh, wait a second though. The lock, this orange lock here,
Yeah.
does say that the players must draw the exact number of cards indicated by the action unless they choose to apply a card. Unless they choose to apply effects. So yeah, we can make that free.
Yeah, a free success sounds like a good idea.
Okay, let's do it. So as a success, the chains do not break. The submarine is back in the water. Return the terrain card you are standing on and replace it with a 24 card. Discard this. Alright. Replace it with a 24. The submarine is in the water. Now set off quickly as you can. You never know what could happen. Oh, interesting.
That's nice.
So it looks like really the only thing that changed at all was the picture of the submarine and a new number.
Right.
Okay, well, it's another free success. So let's get in.
All right, let's do it. 37.
All right. I'm definitely pretty excited about this. Stepping into the submarine, you see that the former occupants apparently took anything of use. Cool. Entering the control room, you immediately check the remaining fuel. All you have to do is restart the engine and you'll be able to leave this blasted place. Alright, what's that hand icon mean? Take or handle? I don't see that we have anything to help with that. Nope.
Basically, it'd be us driving the sub, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what it seems like it would be. So it's 1, and we don't need any successes. And we have to do it together.
Right.
So, would you like to be the active person?
Sure. I can do that.
I mean, I think Dimitri would be a better sub pilot than I would.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll be a check off.
All right, driving or pulling 1. Knowledge is power. Card number 60.
Hold on. Say what?
Knowledge is power. Card number 60.
Oh, knowledge is power. Gotcha. Okay.
So I guess we're both full on blue cards.
Knowledge of power cards work well when there's more knowledge as power cards out.
I happen to have another one.
Do you want to take this one?
Sure.
You'll have to get rid of the torch or the raft.
I feel like since we're hopping in the sub, maybe I'll get rid of the raft.
Okay. I'll agree with that.
Cool. Okay, so raft gets discarded. And now we are drawing card number 21.
No, we're not.
Oh. Why?
Because you see the little blue flag next to it?
I do.
That says if we get either one of those two symbols, if we have either one of those two symbols, which we do, we have one of the 2 gears that we could have found on this island.
Oh, yeah.
We add 6 to it.
Okay, so there we go. It matches with this.
So we really draw card 27.
Need to get something better to keep these cards on. So card 27. Okay, that's pretty awesome. I assume that would be a better option than the original. Well, let's hope at least. Okay, 27. It has no text on it. Wow.
Okay.
A stick on the control panel seems to engage the engine. You fit the metal gear wheel on the panel and pull the stick down, but nothing happens. At second glance, the mechanism seems to take 2 gear wheels to restart the engine. Disheartened, you head back out of the submarine. What? Huh.
So we have one of the 2 gear wheels
Yeah.
to operate the sub.
Yep.
Seems like we must have missed something somewhere.
Oh no. If I discarded the raft and we actually needed that now?
That wouldn't be good, would it?
No. So what do I do with this card? Discard it?
Yeah, it gets discarded.
Oh no. Okay, well we're back on the island. And we either need to go hunting for that or potentially swim? I don't know. Should we check out 164?
Let's see, 164. The only problem, like, with searching 164,
Yeah,
164 is it takes another one of our endurances.
it does, yeah.
We're just going to keep slowly bleeding ourselves out, I think. I think we either have to decide if we're going to try to, like, swim, if we think that's a place to swim or raft across, like it's number 008, then we just do that and go for it. Or if we're going to try to comb this island again, go over the things that we didn't do, and see if we can find that other gear.
Man.
But that means, traveling back across that little rocky bridge there that's next to us and moving all across that island, which is going to take a lot more of endurance as well. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's say just one of us. Well, I guess we could both travel, but yeah. So I'm trying to remember. I don't think we searched this 12. Did we?
That 12.
Well, maybe
yeah,
we
we
did.
did. That's where the hunting spot is.
That's that. Shoot. Well, actually, now
we
that
we didn't do 13 where the pigeon is.
okay,
The seagull. We haven't done 164 where we're standing.
we haven't done 34.
34.
No, we did.
We did do 34. That's where we found the red, what's it called? Red seaweed can be used as vines.
Yep.
We didn't go up on top of number 5, up on top of that peak
Yep.
to look around. We didn't do number 18 on the very top right card, and we didn't do number 11 all the way on that top right card. What else didn't we do?
There's a lot that we didn't do. Well, here's my thought, is that if there is a way to swim, it will, even if it takes a decent amount of drawn action cards, it seems like it's going to be overall cheaper than trying to comb the island to look for a gear.
Okay, I'll go with that.
So I think we should at least check it out.
All right, let's go for that.
Okay. All right, so let's do it together.
Let me look here at my cards. If there's one I can use that'll help. All right, now just go ahead and go. I don't have anything that's going to help. I know I had that think card But that kind of helps us organize our action deck a little bit.
Oh. Okay. Well, all right. So I'm pulling. I'll be the active.
All right, pull. Go ahead and pull.
All right. It's a Deadfall Trap.
Okay.
I don't think I want it. Do you want it?
Man, what? It helps with hunting and it helps with resting. It helps with rest and hunt. Man, those are two things that would be good.
True.
No, I think we have to let it go because I don't see any reason why we would want it, I guess.
Okay. All right. Drawing 164.
What was that, 164?
You gaze upon the wide, endless ocean. The surf is rough and choppy, and the salty spray from the waves is enough to tell you the water is freezing.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Swimming away will certainly not be easy. On the other hand, if you stay here more than a few days, you will likely die. Wow. 7 plus cards, 11 successes.
You know that raft you got rid of?
Yep.
It had that little square on it, I think.
Dang. Well, we may be combing the island.
Well, let's see.
And the reason I think that is that I wonder if, especially because you have the bow, we could go hunt this.
Go hunt the number 12?
Yeah. It's an option.
I'll let you make the decision if we swim or if we comb the island.
Well, it would be 3 would get us there. 4 cards would get us... Because, I mean, we have to have 11 successes, which means we got to draw, like...
But we're already drawing 7 cards.
Well, right, but won't we have to draw more like 15 to get 11 successes?
11 successes? You think we need 15 cards?
I don't know.
No, I think we might need like 8 or 9.
To get 11 total successes?
Yeah, because think of all the little half stars you're going to have that will gang up and make something for you.
Okay.
That's my thought.
Maybe.
Oh.
We
We can definitely agree, though, that we missed something.
Yeah. Well, and what? Well, the swimming makes me nervous because if we fail, we both have to take a 101. I guess it says you put a number 9 card into play, but I don't know what that is.
If we fail, despite your efforts, Charles currently forcibly sweeps you inlet. Each character takes a 101 card. Return all cards on the board and in the past. That means every card we have out and all the cards we have in our past get put back in the game boxes. Each player places their figure on it, on a 009 card.
Huh.
And if you look, the 009 card is 2 cards to our right.
I see. So we basically be starting over from that point.
Yeah, we would get swept back into that little cove and have to re-find everything on the island. That would be bad.
Big time bad. Oh, man. I can't believe just how poorly this has worked out with getting rid of the raft and then the sub not working.
Right. We've made so many poor choices.
I mean, this is okay though, right? Because that's kind of part of the game. Like,
Learning the island and
Yeah.
knowing how to play the game, yeah. Yes. Okay.
It seems like chances of us succeeding with this curse on this round here is low, but let's at least learn everything we can.
Okay.
So I'd say we've
So if
been...
we're going to go for a learning experience, I would say we go back and Comey Island.
Yeah, I totally agree. All right, so let's do it. Let's journey across the rocks.
Okay. Go together.
I think so. I think we go together and then have somebody sit on this square here so that
Okay.
if we want to travel back, it's just slightly easier.
All right.
Okay, so we got to draw 3 cards and get 1 success.
Who's the active player?
I'll be.
Okay.
All right, so we got learn by doing, think, and a learn by doing. Two of these are will cards, which will is both good for me and... Actually, here's an interesting thought, because we will have to come back to the island with the sub. And our discard pile ability will allow us to pray. And if we do, we can discard any number of cards with the keyword will. For each card discarded that way, randomly take 2 cards from the discard pile and shuffle them back into the action deck.
Okay. So you want to keep a will card then?
Well, I don't know. Like, maybe we sort of try to stock up on the will cards a little bit as a way to try to get some cards back into our action deck.
That's fine. We can try that.
I don't know. Because I'm trying to figure out this knowledge is power thing. Oh, man. Well, let's give it a try. I'll take a learn by doing and discard the other 2.
All right. And learn by doing with will, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you want to get rid of?
Oh, man. Either the torch or obey. I'm going to get rid of the torch.
Okay.
Okay, so we did have at least 1 success there.
Yeah, we had 3 total successes.
All right. So we're back over here. I'm almost wondering if I should do this knowledge as power thing, because I've got 2 of them, and
Okay.
I think as long as we succeed, then I could free up 2 spaces in my hand, and we could get 2 experience point cards.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
All right.
You just gotta draw one card.
It's not a success.
It's not?
Nope.
What is it?
It's a lucky star, number 68. Oh, but I can use... Oh, it's too late to use items, right? Yeah. Dang, I should have considered that, because I could have made this a guarantee. Well, we gotta go with it. So
those cards just get discarded then, right?
Yep. Wow, man.
Well, that was a failure.
Gosh, I suck at this game.
So the best thing that is going on here is we absolutely know we can't do much worse than this, I don't think.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a learning game.
Pretty brutal.
All right, why don't you make maybe the next couple decisions here?
Well, you want to leave one person here, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Because that makes travel both cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper travel.
To get back to this spot, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm definitely a fan of you coming down here and trying to hunt.
Okay, I can go do that. Alright, I'll go do that. So,
Okay.
me going down there is still 2 cards. No successes.
No, 1 card.
Why is it 1 card?
Because you're on a card that only costs 1 to travel.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Alright, so that card is a walking stick.
Really? A walking stick?
Yep.
It doesn't even help with balance. What is up with that?
Helps you with travel.
Helps with travel and helps with fighting? Yeah, fighting. And I'm there. I think I'm going to just discard it.
Okay.
Okay. So now I am here to hunt, right?
Yes.
I'm here to do number 12. Number 12 is this little card that's on the bottom of the map. It says I have to do 2 cards, get 2 plus successes. With my bow, I can take 0 cards to get 1 success. Or 7s are also successes. So, how many cards do you think I should take to try to get a lot of successes?
That's a good question.
I automatically have 1. If I take 5 cards, you think I'll be able to get to the 7 plus?
I don't think that you can do 5 cards because it has a lock.
Oh, right. So I have to do the 2 cards.
Yeah. So I would say just go for the 2 and use your bow.
Okay, so does that mean that I take 0 cards?
Well,
That's and or. Okay. So I'll take the 2 cards. So go ahead and draw me the 2 cards, and we'll see how many successes I get off of that.
all right. And so you're using your bow, so you automatically have 1 success.
Right, so tell me what cards you draw.
Okay, first card is a rope, which is not great. Second card is forewarned is forearmed, number 64. And third is
Oh,
split.
2 cards. 2
Oh,
cards.
crap. Well, Oh, man. We got 3 successes total. We weren't quite able to get to 4.
All right, so that means I get 1 number 30 card, right?
Yep. You want to discard those 2?
What do you mean? Oh, the rope and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to discard those.
Okay. So you get a
So
number
I use the
30.
bow, so I'm down to 3 uses on the bow.
Well, number 30 is maybe a problem.
Okay, which 30 did you draw?
Strange cephalopod.
Okay.
I guess you've got fighting, which is good. This with skilled fighter. And your bow.
Okay, so... Alright. 3-foot-long creatures with tentacles and stumpy legs tries to bite me. That's not good.
No.
So I gotta do a fight. And my trained fighter gets me 1 star. My bow can also get me a 2nd star. So I'm going to use my bow and not draw any cards.
Okay. So your bow's down to 2.
Yep.
And the bow gives you a success. Your skilled fighter gives you a success, so you pass. And both cards allow you to reduce the action card number, so you got it. Oh, that doesn't go in there. So that is kill or draw card number 2. And I pulled a fish / mollusk. Sweet. So how does this one work with inventory?
Not sure. Let's see. Food / stamina. And it gets 1, so you need to put a 1 die on it. I'm not sure if it takes up a slot for that or not.
Or does it go into our satchel?
Well, it doesn't have a satchel icon on it, so I'm not sure.
Oh, yep, you're right.
It just has a die on it on the left-hand side instead of on the right-hand side like all other items do.
Yeah, maybe it comes in as an item?
Maybe it does go over to the satchel as 1 that we're just carrying along with us. I don't know.
I don't know either. It appears that it's an item, because if we look at the rule book here, you can see this empty.
Okay.
You can see this empty can card, and it has a die value in the upper left.
Okay.
So I think it must count as an item.
So it's an item that my character is carrying.
Yep,
Okay.
we'll go with that.
Well, the good thing is it'll give us 4 cards back.
Yeah, that's definitely helpful.
I don't think that we used 3 to get across. We probably used 5 cards so far or something like that, right?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So let us get some of those cards back.
Yeah.
That we're using to try to find this thing.
Yeah, we need it big time. Okay, so you did that.
Do I try to hunt again?
Oh, can you?
I can.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nothing has been exhausted on that.
Um,
Are you there?
yeah, I'm trying to read this card to figure out the success. Um, so what is that? Banish? No, this card is banished. It's the last thing on this card. This little blue
Which card?
on the card number 12. This symbol at the bottom is banish.
Let me can you show it up to me real quick? Oh. So replace it with the gold card of the same number. So there should be a gold card number 12.
Oh, that's a, really?
Yeah, and there is.
Okay. It says, apparently there is not much more flood in this desolate land than you have already found. You realize you had better ration what you have if you want to make it through. Immediately after this is revealed, one character may discard 2 blue hand cards from their hand in order to choose 1 blue hand card in the discard pile and add it to their hand.
That would be me. Is there anything in there that we want to grab?
I mean, the only thing that could be a maybe is the raft, but I think we're trying to find that second gear anyway, so...
Okay, so not worth it.
Yeah, I would say no.
Okay. All right, so now I need to move either to where you are and search number 13, because we didn't do that, or all the way up in the upper right-hand corner and do the 11 or the 18. Right?
Yeah,
Those are the only things we haven't done yet. Is that right? Oh, and number 5.
or the 5, yeah. Oh, boy. Let's see. I guess I'm kind of thinking... I mean, where would a gear be? Would it be on the side of a cliff? Or since we're talking about I'm thinking if it's going to be somewhere, because it's a submarine, it would be at 18.
Up at 18 on the edge of the... I mean, you could probably make a rational reason for everything. Maybe the seagull that died ate it and got it caught in his throat and he died.
Ooh.
Maybe a sailor went to the top of the peak and hurt himself on the way up and died up there. Maybe it's at the peak up there at 18, like he said. Or maybe the sailor that has all those egg sacs on him, if it is a sailor, has the gear, even though it doesn't look like he has much left of him.
Yeah.
I mean, you can rationalize anything, right?
Well, what do you think? What do you want to try first?
I'm thinking if we're going to do 13, you might as well do 13 before I go running off on the rest of the island.
Oh,
Do you
13.
think the seagull may have it?
I'm very doubtful.
Okay, so skip the seagull.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it would either be 5, 11, or 18. And you thought it was at 18, right?
Well, based on the clue map, like I get this sense that it's like gonna be like a go for a swim, or you see the main landmass over there. Not necessarily a gear.
At 18?
Yeah. So I don't know. I really don't know. Should you like flip a coin or something, or do you lean one way or the other?
Yeah, I'm not really leaning any certain direction personally, but we could.
Or maybe the
we could just make
dude.
it,
Maybe the dude at 11 has it.
if there's anything left of him up there, yeah. I think if anybody does that guy up there, it probably should be me, because I'm a skilled fighter, and maybe those egg sacs try to attack me or something.
Yep, that's definitely a good point. Well, I think Frankenstein is kind of looking at you, being like, I don't know, dude, just go try something.
Make a decision.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go all the way up to the corner then.
Okay, so it's going to cost a total of 2.
Yep.
Okay, which are Splint and Remember. Remember is a will card.
Splint and Remember. Well, what do you think? Should I take that will card
I mean,
and get rid of Think?
the more wills we have, the more cards we'll get back into our action deck. But also the more other cards that we won't have.
All right, I'm going to take Remember.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop Think.
All right.
Hope that's a good idea.
I hope so too. All right, so what are you doing then? 18?
Sure, I'll do 18.
Okay, so it's going to cost 1 for 0 success. And it is Obey. You can't take it.
It's Obey?
Yep, Obey with Will. Card number 103.
Wills. All right. I'll discard that.
Okay.
Discard that one. All right, well, let's see what 18 says then.
Okay. You have reached the northern...
Buddy.
You've reached the northern end of the island. You have no idea how much time it would take you to reach an area with more abundant resources, but one thing is certain. If you stay on this barren slab of rock, you are bound to starve.
Oh, great.
Many reefs that surround the island would surely wreck any craft trying to approach or leave. However, you might be able to swim through them. The sea is calm right now, but this is not a time to be reckless.
Okay.
Oh man, I mean, it seems like this would be a decent place actually to put the raft in if we had it.
But it says you can't. Did it say something about wreck any craft trying to approach or leave? I would think that would wreck our raft.
It does. Okay, so that area clearly does not have what we're looking for.
No, it has a place for us to swim off the island if we want to try to do that.
Yep. Well, you want to try 11 or you want to try 5?
Well, I'm up here. I might as well try 11. I'm not going to go down to 5 then back up here to 11. That would be a waste.
All right, so it's draw 1 plus, and we need 3 success.
Oh, it's a balance. It's not even a fight.
No.
Ah. Well, I didn't notice that. Darn it. Well, how many cards you want to draw? How many cards you got left? Like 6?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 15?
15. Well, if I draw 3 cards, I should get 3 successes, right?
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's come to terms with some things here.
Yeah.
You and I are probably agreed we're not going to win this curse at this point.
Oh, yeah. Very much in agreement.
Right?
Yep.
So, if we're using this for research for the second time that we play this game, I should do something to make sure that I meet the successes, right?
Probably, yeah.
So I probably should go 4.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
All right, draw me 4.
All right. We've got Forbidden Experiment with Will. We got Friction Fire. So 2 successes. We've got Rudimentary Flint. And a Curse. Oh,
So
we got...
what all do we have here? A curse, rudimentary front, friction fire, and what was the other one?
Forbidden Experiment.
All right, this probably was one that was out from the discard pile. Give me a second there.
We passed.
Forbidden experiment.
Just barely.
All right, well, this curse isn't going to do us any good, so get that out of my way. Yeah, we got a 3 stars, didn't we?
Yep.
Cool.
You want to keep anything?
Right. I have to discard your forbidden experiment.
Yep.
I'll get that out of the way. Friction fire.
Oh,
I
that...
want to keep friction fire.
Yeah, we can make a fire.
And I'm going to get rid of remember. I'm going to get rid of my bamboo armor.
Yeah.
So now I have friction fire, so that's good.
Okay, so that was a success. It says, you managed to keep your balance. Take a 32 card from the adventure deck, if available. Discard this and replace it with a 139. So we'll draw a 32 card first. It says, now that the danger has passed, you search the body, wasting no time. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's our gear wheel.
Man, sitting there all along.
Alright, well that's a good thing. At least you know where it is.
Yeah. And then replace this with 139. Alright, which says, judging by the insignias on his jacket, this man was a French naval officer. Despite being worn and faded, you can still make out a name. FT-16, La Rochelle. That's what's on the card, FT-16. Probably the ship to which the man was assigned. Unfortunately, there is nothing else worthwhile on him. Well,
now we know what 16 feet means.
yes we do. I mean, we've got what we need, and we still have some cards. We've got a fish mollusk. We've got a couple of different will cards. Let's keep pushing on.
Alright, well I'm going to travel to you for free.
Okay.
And then I guess we're going to go across together.
Yep. So I'll be the leader person.
Okay.
So we're drawing 3. Got Mad Scientist, a fire making kit, and Fighting Fury. Now, Mad Scientist is a will card.
Mad Scientist, fire making kit, and what was the other one?
Fighting Fury.
Is that a player's card or?
Yeah, it's one of yours.
Okay.
I mean, I would say let's keep the will card.
Okay.
Okay, so we got 1 success. Well, we got a couple there. Okay, we make it over here. Now, here's where we can do this little test here. So I've got 2 will cards.
I have 1 will card.
So I guess if we do it together, then we can discard all 3 as long as we pass. And we'll, if everything works well, we'll get 6 cards back into our action deck.
Okay. We have to draw 1 card, though, to do it.
We do. I thought I had a way to pray, but I guess that's no longer with me.
I know I don't have a way to pray.
Well, I feel like at this point we got to take risks.
I mean, you see what we're going to be drawing, right? It's a 666 card.
Yeah, Satan card.
You remember what that was?
Yeah, it's not great.
Not great. That was that demon that I had to fight.
What do you think?
Hold on. How about I use Remember to choose a discard, 1 card in the discard pile to add it to my hand.
Okay.
And I can make it a card that gives us a success. And then we discard 2 cards instead of 3 cards. So we get 4 back instead of taking that risk.
It's only 4 though.
All right, risk it. Go for it. You have to fight the demon this time.
I don't know, man.
I mean, like you said, it's a learning one, so we're not making it off this island anyway.
I mean, your idea is what we should do if we were really playing this.
Can we at least dig another grave next to us before we die, so we just fall into it?
Well, there's 2 there.
Right. We need a 3rd one for us.
We'll just lay on top of those 2.
Oh, you just want to cut all the gravestones that are up there?
Yeah, the crosses are already there.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Go for it.
Let's
go for it.
Let's play it safe, like you said.
No, let's go for it.
All right, fine. Oh, look at that! Camouflage outfit with 1 success.
What is it?
Camouflage outfit.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
You that right? You have a hand that you can hold on to it, right?
Yeah, actually, might as well do that. So we're agreeing that we're discarding all 3 of our wills?
I don't want to drop my will.
What?
No, I'm just playing. Yes.
Jeez. So you may discard any number of cards with the keyword will. Okay. For each discarded this way, randomly take 2 cards from the discard pile. Oh, man, this discard pile is huge.
So right there, we gained 5 cards.
Yep.
That was huge.
Yeah, dude.
85 cards.
I mean, it seems like we actually had a decent strategy there to try to quickly hoard as many will cards as we could.
Somehow it worked out. Something went right.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shuffle them back into the action deck. Okay, there we go. That was awesome. Okay, now I'd say let's board the sub.
I say we don't yet.
Oh!
I say I build a fire with my fire kit.
Okay. Do you want it to be here, though?
What's that?
Do you want it to be here? Because once we build a fire, it can kind of stay there, and then we can, travel.
I mean, I want to build my friction kit because it's free here because there's wood here.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
There's wood here?
Yep.
Where's the wood?
Off the card below it that has the 2 graves on it.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
So I'm going to build that for 1 use on it.
Okay.
So now I'm fine if you get in the submarine.
All right. So, let's see. Yeah, so we have to do this action here, right? So we're basically kind of getting on, and now we're adding 12 to the 21, right?
We'll add 12 to the 21.
So +6, +6. I can't get these cards off the table.
So that's 33 if I'm right?
Yep.
The right math?
You got it right. The submarine's engine rumbles to life, yes, and begins to steadily hum as it settles into gear. You pull away from the shore and leave the island without further delay. The control room is cramped and uncomfortable, despite the noise from the engines and the head-spinning fuel smell. You are all too happy to be the captain of the submarine, at least for a little while longer. Sweet. After navigating for about 20 minutes, you can suddenly make out the wild coast of the 7th continent in the distance. Luckily, the gauges indicate that you have just enough fuel to get there. Take 3 number 3 cards. Those are experience, right? So, I suppose we got to read all 3 of these things, huh?
Yeah, I would.
All right, first one. You remember these words, whispered by Emily Z., the zoologist, from the previous expedition. I only knew a few of the wild animals we have had to face so far, but experience tends to show that when it goes I don't know how to pronounce that. Everything is fine, and when it goes you may want to get ready to fight. What? All right, so got an experience.
How did those things go again?
I'm not doing it.
Are you not going to read the tip?
Oh, crap. Keep forgetting about the tip.
Just the tip.
The continent is home to formidable creatures, so no matter what you like best, fighting or stealth, make sure that you are always prepared for the worst during your exploration. Next, an incident from your previous expedition comes to your mind.
Harvey was so excited about the discoveries made during the first 2 weeks on the continent that he neglected to eat or get enough sleep. When the first difficulties came, he was the first one to die. Surviving in the first hours must be your number one concern, so find hunting and fishing spots and gather the appropriate equipment. Find a comfortable place to rest and turn your experience points into advanced skills.
That'd be nice.
Can we do that?
I have not found a place to rest yet.
Oh, you do that during rest. Okay. And a memory from your previous expedition comes to mind. Jimmy, the military demolitions specialist, kept repeating, if a stupid rock is stopping you, y'all get rid of it faster with dynamite than with a pickaxe. Tip: sometimes it is wise to postpone an action until you have the appropriate equipment. Okay. So we've got ourselves 5 experience.
That's good.
Alright. So we've taken our 3/3 cards. Banish the 2 metal gear wheel cards that are under the satchel and journal card. Okay. Done. Return all the cards on the board to the past. Then banish a green 17 card. Banish a green 17? Alright, so we gotta clean this thing up. And when it says return, it means we put it back in the box.
Yeah, we're going to probably have to start this episode and do all the cleanup.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that right this second here. Then banish a green 17 card. That seems interesting to me.
There's a green 17 card that is in your past.
Okay.
That should be banished.
So why is it having us do that?
That's the one that has the submarine on it.
Okay.
The submarine's no longer there, so there's no reason to ever draw that card again, I think.
Interesting. Okay. So we'll banish those after this episode here. Then put into play, the active player chooses a 38 card if you head north-northwest, a 132 card if you head north, or a 198 card if you head north-northeast. Each player places their figure onto it. Well, if we look at the clue, it looks to me like we are having to head straight north for a little bit.
The clue?
Yeah. Look at the map on it.
Okay, so what are our options?
We can head straight north, or north-northwest, or north-northeast.
Well, I think we're in agreement that north-northeast is a bad one.
Why is that
Right.
bad?
I mean, the X is off to the west.
Oh,
Where we
yeah.
are.
Yeah.
It's northwest from where we are.
Yeah, that's true.
I would think going east would be a bad idea. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I think we just head straight north.
Straight north?
Yeah.
Not north-northwest?
Well, if we're supposed to follow this map, then eventually we're actually going to work our way east a little bit before we end up going west.
I see the X as north-northwest from where we are.
It is.
Right?
Yep.
That's the only reason why I'm saying that. If you'd rather go north, then we can go north.
So, I mean, are you thinking about just completely ditching the path and going straight to the X?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we have to follow the exact path.
Hmm. So you're thinking north-northwest.
That's what I'm thinking. We can discuss it further when we clean up cards if you want.
No, let's pick now and then we'll end it there. We'll place our guys and then we'll end it.
All right, it's your YouTube channel, so we'll go north.
No, let's do north-northwest because maybe you're onto something and it'll either be good in some way or maybe there's going to be something to hunt or something interesting. Because I normally would have chosen north. And maybe we'll choose that next time. So let's do north-northwest.
Okay, your reasoning is not making sense to me, but that's fine. We will do that.
Okay. North-northwest. So card number 38.
What number?
38. A sandy beach. Oh, perfect. That's a great start. Runs along the coast and towards the north. It appears to give way to increasing vegetation and greater likelihood of finding wood. There we go, right there. Okay, so we'll place this right there. We'll place a number 2. Thingy right there. And that's it. Then we place our dudes. Alright, I'm bummed that we have so few cards left in this deck. But who knows? Maybe there's some crazy way to recover. But this is really exciting to be on this new area. I'm really pumped about it.
Yes, I agree. I wish we had more cards.
Yeah. Fortunately, I mean we can cook your fish, which is cool. And yeah, maybe we'll find some other stuff. Who knows? But anyway, we'll call it there. So definitely is very evident that we are running low on cards here. So, you know, we wasted a lot of time. We've learned a lot on how to definitely navigate the first part better on our second go round if it comes to that. But we will continue on episode 4 exploring this new area and trying to survive. So join us again. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.